So let's talk about how your thoughts actually changed your brain. When you have a thought, any kind of thought, your brain cells, your neurons, start talking to each other. So in this case, let's represent each neuron as an X. So when you have a thought, your neurons send signals to another neuron. And this space here is what we call the synapse, the gap where neurons pass electrical and chemical messages to say, hey, pay attention, this matters. And the first time this happens, it's just a spark, a weak signal, but your brain keeps track. If you think the same thought again, that connection gets easier. The pathway between those neurons becomes stronger. Do it enough times and the brain starts to treat it like a priority. So it wraps the pathways with a white fatty substance called myelin, which works like insulation, making the signal faster and more stronger, automatic. The more myelin, the more efficient the thought is. This is how you learn, how habits form. Have you heard of neurons that fire together, wire together? This is how it explains it. But here's the twist. This doesn't just apply to your skills. It also applies to your beliefs. If you grow up in the same environment, hearing the same feedback, same messages, like you're not good at that, or that's just who you are, your brain learned to fire and wire around those messages or thoughts. And the more you heard or repeated them, the more automatic they became. Your brain literally builds a high-speed neural highway around the thoughts you revisit most of the time, even if they're sabotaging your growth. So are you doomed? No, because neuroplasticity means your brain is adaptive, malleable, and always changing. So when you introduce a new thought, a new habit, one that supports growth, cultivate your confidence, boost self-worth, and repeat it often enough, you activate a new pathway. And over time, it competes with the old ones. The more attention the new thought gets, the more myelin it earns.